This will be the reconstruction of my 6.38 3x3 NR average that I got about 4 months ago. So this is the first scramble, and what I did was I inserted blue and then insert orange, and after that I did a D prime and then insert red and then D2 and then insert green. And then after that I did this as my first pair, like that, to pair it up, and then insert in the back. And then after that I did this as my second pair, so U2 pair it up and then U2 insert. And then this is my third pair it up like this and then insert. And then this is the last pair, and then right here I sledge it so that I get like 2 edges. And then I got this all and then a U-perm. So this solve was 57 moves and it was a 6.93. So this is the second scramble, and then what I did was I insert red first and then insert blue and green at the same time. And then before inserting orange, I did a U2 so that this pair becomes a free pair. So it starts with R prime and then U, D prime, insert green and blue. After that, here U2 before inserting orange. And then after that, I insert the first pair in the back, and then I did this pair with L prime U2 L, so that like I can insert it right away. And then I did this as my third pair, and then this is the fourth pair, yeah. And then I got this all out and then in perm. So this solve was 54 moves, and it was the worst solve, which is 7.42. So this is the third scramble, and then what I did was I insert orange and then green, and then I did D prime, and then I inserted red and blue with R prime, B prime, R2. And after that, I did this as my first pair, and then I did this as my second pair, like that. And then I got like a free pair for my third pair, and then for the last pair I paired up like this and then insert like with white F, yeah. And then I got this all and then a J perm. So this solve was 61 moves, but like it was a 6.03, so it was like over like 10 TPS. So this is the fourth scramble, and what I did was I insert green here and then insert red and orange, and then after that D prime and then insert blue. And then for the first pair I did this, and this is the second pair, and then third pair I did a U2 and then pair it up with R U2 R prime so that I can insert it like that. And then the last pair I do it like a little weird. I use this alt, which like no one uses, and then yeah, and then I got this all and then a J perm. So this solve was 61 moves too, and it was like a 6.17, yeah. So this is the last solve, and I already have this bar. So what I did was R2 D prime, R2 L2, and then I have this block now, so I just rotate here and then insert this edge. And after that, for my second pair, I did this pair, which I saw in inspection. And then this is a free pair, and then normal last pair, and then I got this all, and then I got a U perm, which I did like this, and this solve was 46 moves, and the time was 5.862. And also, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.